off we go from Arrowhead. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is blocked. He gets the hook up with Rice. 15 yards through the air. First down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Butler's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the 2nd. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another. That Chargers first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will score! Najee Harris. Touchdown, LA. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
I don't need to. First down. First and 10.
Throwing now. Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
The Chargers' 24-yard line.
Yellow. So after 7-3 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's in! Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So now it's puncher following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. This drive will begin with a run with Hinton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Herbert now on first down. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Gray Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. On play action. Now Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Drew Tranquil. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Gonna run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers
a run. Here's Harris. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
No play fake. Herbert. That's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain
That is a big play for LA. 37 yards.
First and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Harris is in for a touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one pulled in by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Isaiah Pacheco.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Juju. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 15.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes now to throw again. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll run again. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 13-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Yellow. I go on.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
17-yard line.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense. Still 3rd down.
The penalty gets them back where they started, and it is 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. On 1st down, Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
The give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Back to the left side. Pulled in by Conklin. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good snap, and they give it to Harris. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers get 1st down.
Count it.
Another run here with Harris.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Trying to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Whoa! Oh! Making guys miss, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Yellow. On the wall, right? Hey, Ripley. Back.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and receiver Quentin Johnston set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
On the ground, Hampton. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got a man. It's Harris.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Hampton. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal.
Herbert to throw. He's got his big tight end. Orlando Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Yellow.
First down throw. Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Mahomes. Backs to the right side and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Here's Mahomes. Middle, he's got Kelce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
14 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rice open. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 22 now, here's second and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference.
And he'll take this one in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, LA. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
At the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way from 6.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Mahomes back. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. Throwing is Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Jalen Royce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown.
That's the score. Chargers 37.
Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. The Chargers 1st down.
They run it over center with Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? Run! 5-9.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, LA. That his second TD catch of the season. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. Whoa! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
49-yard
They'll come up here first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They send the tight end in motion. The second down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. That's what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open window.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
After review of the play,
So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. He'll step, and he's into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's Harris. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll step up and run. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Here's 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. To the air once more is Minshew. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Minshew to the air on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
It's fourth down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rival.